Good morning students, welcome to Sheba online class. So now we know about the topic is matter around us. The class is 4. Okay, inside of the topic we know about metals, non-metals and metalloids. So it's a definition, the amount of metals and non-metals will be produced. So this production is the wealth of it's related to the wealth of our country. So it's our country wealth is related to the metals, non-metals. Okay, it's discovery. So this discovery of research and the produce the metals and non-metals, right? So these metals and non-metals related to the our country wealth. Example, gold and silver. So in day to day, the gold and the silver rate will be related to the wealth of a country. So these rate will be, some days the rate will be in high, some days the rate will be in low rate. Okay, so it's compare of the day of gold quality and quantity. Okay, so it's a classification of elements. So the three types, metals, non-metals and metalloids. So the metals means what? So metals means it's a some type of the ionic metals or aluminium, gold, silver, these all are metals. So example, gold and silver are the metals and used as ornamental things. Okay, and the copper and aluminium, iron, these are metals used as some kitchen gadgets and the another type of the ionic products. Okay, so the irons will be used as some iron rods and aluminium used as a kitchen gadget, some plates, food plates or glass tumblers or any other spoons, etc. These are aluminium conductors. So after that we use silver. Silver is also used as a kitchen gadgets and some other ornaments, etc. So these all are in the metals. These metals will be conduct heat and electricity is very quickly. Okay, so these metals is a very shining metals. Some metals is a molding metals. Okay, so இது வந்து ஷைனிங்காகவும் இருக்கும், some molded metals-ஆகவும் இருக்கும். இந்த metals heat and electricity என்ன பண்ணும் அப்படின்னாக்கா குயிக்காக அப்சர்வ் பண்ணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ எந்த இடத்துல ஹீட்டும் எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டியும் இருக்கோ அந்த ஹீட்டையும் எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டியும் குயிக்காக அப்சர்வ் பண்ணிக்கும். ஸோ தீஸ் கண்டக்டிங் மெட்டல்ஸ் இஸ் metals. Okay, so this is the physical properties of metals. Physical properties means we see in our eyes in the reactions. Okay, the changes in the reactions changes நடக்கிறத வந்து நம்ம பார்க்குறோம் அப்படின்னா அது வந்து என்ன சொல்லுவோம் அப்படின்னா physical properties சொல்லுவோம். ஓகே, ஸோ இந்த மெட்டல்ஸோட physical properties என்னென்ன அப்படின்னு பார்க்கலாம். ஸோ now ductile, malleable, good conductor and heat and electricity, shiny, high melting and boiling point, high density and strength. Now first we know about the ductiles. Ductiles means what? It's one type of the rope type metals. Okay, rope type metals means copper wire. It's a best example is copper wire. So we all know that it's a conducting wire, right? So the inside of the wire it's a copper cable will be there. Okay, so one type of the shining brownie particles. Okay, brown color la irukum அந்த metal, அந்த metal வந்து எதுக்குள்ள இருக்கும் அப்படினா inside of the wire. Okay, it will be conducting electricity. So copper will be conducting electricity. So these wire will be rope shaped. Okay, அது என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, wire ஷேப்பா வந்து மெல்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ அந்த மெல்ட்டிங் வந்து என்ன சொல்கிறோம் அப்படின்னாக்கா டக்டைல் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம். ஆஃப்டர் தட் மெலியபிள். Malleable means is a best example is aluminum metal. So aluminum metal will be transferred into the thin foil sheet. Okay, so this foil sheet is we see in this foil sheet in a curd. Okay, நம்ம ஒரு ஷாப்லலாம் போய் கர்ட்லாம் வாங்குகிறோம் அப்படின்னாக்கா அந்த கர்ட் மேலே வந்து என்ன பண்ணியிருப்பாங்கன்னா அந்த ஃபாயில் ஷீட்டை வந்து போட்டு கவர் பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க. ஸோ ஒரு தின் ஷீட் மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஓகேவா, இந்த அலுமினியம் மெட்டல் இட்ஸ் ஹிட் லைக் a hammer. Okay, so some metal is there on the table, so hit like a hammer, that metal will be spread in the liquid. Okay, so that solid metal will be changed into the liquid state. So this liquid state metal after a few hours it change into the foil sheet, thin foil sheet. Okay, this is the aluminum foil sheet. So its changes is a malleable. So after that, good conductor of heat and electricity. It's conducting means what? It's observing the heat and electricity. So it's conduct and the changes will be there. Okay, it charges and produce some electrical field. So this is a conductor. So conducting means good conductor of heat and electricity. After that, these metallic particles. Okay, so gold, silver, aluminium, copper, these all are metals. So these metals is all look like as a shiny particles. It's molding and shining particles. So after that, high melting and boiling point. So it's a temperature changes in melting or boiling points. It's always it's a metal, okay? It's pure substance. So sometimes it's a liquid substance, sometimes it's a solid substance. So it changes into liquid or solid, not in a gaseous substance. So this is a high melting and boiling point of substance. Next after that, so these metals are all in a only solid and the liquid type only. So it's a high density. So these all metals are in a high density metals, okay? இந்த metals எல்லாம் எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படினா ரொம்ப density எப்படி இருக்குமா ரொம்ப ஹையா இருக்கும் அப்படினு சொல்றாங்க. So after that, strength. Strength means what? It's a strength also very good, okay? So அதோட strength எப்படி இருக்கும்னாக்கா நல்லா வந்து ஒரு குவாலிட்டியா இருக்கும் அப்படின்றாங்க. Example, it's a pure substance. It does not in a mixed to some other substance. வேற எந்த substance கூடயும் இது என்ன பண்ணல அப்படினாக்கா mix பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. It's a pure substance because its example is gold, okay? Gold is dissolved as a some pure substance, okay? It does not mixed as some other substance. In case summertime only gold mixed as a it's a pinch of copper, okay? So after that none of them it's compared to the some other metals. So after that it's a non-metallic properties. So after that, physical properties of non-metals. So it's compared to metals, non-metals having a less substance, less quantity, okay? So because these metals are example sulfur, phosphorus and nitrogen, after that hydrogen, okay? So these are all is the non-metallic properties. This is compared to the some salt substance, okay? We see in look like as a this substance all are in the salty substance. It's a normal room temperature. So compared to metals, non-metals is a substance is a normal room temperature substance, okay? It's a low melting and boiling point. It's not conducting heat and electricity. So it's a poor conductor, okay? It's a properties. So first one is a dull. Its appearance is non-metallic appearance எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படினா ரொம்ப டல்லா இருக்கும். It's not look like as a shining ஆ இருக்காது, okay? After that, brittle. Brittle means it's a some piece of pinches ஆ வந்து என்ன இருக்கும் அப்படின்றாங்க. So next one is a non-ductile. Ductile means what இங்க என்ன சொல்லிருக்க? It's a rope type, wire type metals, okay? So அந்த மாதிரி wire typeல வந்து என்ன பண்ண முடியாது, இத mold பண்ணி ஹீட்ல காமிச்சு அத வந்து mold பண்ண முடியாது அப்படின்றாங்க. So after that, it's a poor conductor and not sonorous. It's a sonorous. It's a sound particles, okay? So it's produced as a some sound. It creating also some sound. So example, நம்ம tumbler or glass இல்ல any other metals நம்ம கீழ போடுறோம் இல்ல some disturbance கொடுக்கறோம் அப்படினா அது என்ன பண்ணும்னா producing sound, okay? So it's not producing sound, so it's not a sonorous. It's a transparent, okay? It's look like as a transparent substance அப்படின்றோம். So it's compared to metal, non-metal is a less quantity, low conducting substance. It's not a conducting substance, okay? So this is the properties of metals and non-metals. So after that, we know about the metalloids. So metalloids, it's one of the substances. Does not compare to metal and non-metal also. It's a semi-conducting substance because of its center position, okay? It's a conducting substance. These all are not poor conducting substance. And metalloids, it's a semi-conducting substance. It's also a normal room temperature, okay? It's also compared to the solid, liquid and gaseous substance also. In example, non-metals is solid, liquid, gaseous substance. It's separated, okay? Some substance is a solid, some substance is a liquid and some one is a gaseous also. In example, gaseous substance means example oxygen, okay? Oxygen is a gaseous substance and boron is a liquid substance and sodium and phosphorus is a solid substance. It look like as a solid substance, okay? So metalloids does not compare to these. It's also compared to the liquid, solid and gaseous substance also, okay? Its example metalloids na enna அப்படினாக்கா germanium, silicon and titanium, okay? So it's all in the metalloids because of these is alloyed to some other metals also. இப்போ இந்த மெட்டல்ஸ்லாம் வந்து பியூர் சப்ஸ்டன்ஸாக இருக்கும். அந்த மெட்டல்ஸ்லாம் என்ன பண்ணுவோம் அப்படின்னா சம் மெட்டல்ஸ் கூட மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி, அதாவது அந்த மெட்டல்ஸ் கம்மியாக இருக்குது அப்படி எக்ஸாம்பிள் சில்வர் கம்மியாக இருக்குது அப்படின்னா அது கூட வேறு எதுனா மெட்டல் மிக்ஸ் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா என்ன பண்ணுவாங்கன்னா ஜெர்மானியம், டைட்டானியம்லாம் வந்து கலர்ஸும் அதோட சப்ஸ்டன்ஸும் எப்படி இருக்கும்னா இது கூட அட்டாச் ஆகிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். எக்ஸாம்பிள் அலுமினியமும் ஜெர்மானியமும் பார்க்க கம்பேர் டு ஒரே மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஓகே, ஸோ அலுமினியமில் சப்ஸ்டன்ஸ் கம்மி பண்ணிவிட்டு என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, ஜெர்மானியமை மிக்ஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி வந்து மெட்டலாய்ட்ஸை வந்து என்ன பண்ணுவோம், தீஸ் மெட்டல் அண்ட் நான் மெட்டல் ப்ராப்பர்ட்டிஸ்க்கு வந்து என்ன பண்ணுவோம், மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி செய்வோம் அப்படின்றாங்க. மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் தெம் மெட்டாலிக் ப்ராப்பர்ட்டிஸ்க்கு தான், மெட்டாலிக் சப்ஸ்டன்ஸ்க்கு தான் வந்து என்ன பண்ணுவோம், மிக்ஸ் பண்ணுவோம் நான் மெட்டல்ஸ் அப்படின்றோம். ஓகே, ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி செய், இட்ஸ் அலாய் வித் சம் அதர் சப்ஸ்டன்ஸ், சம் அதர் மெட்டல்ஸ். ஓகே, ஸோ தீஸ் ஆல் ஆர் இன் த metalloids. So after that metalloids uses is, it's used as a silicon is used as a electronic device. So நம்ம எலக்ட்ரானிக் டிவைஸ் என்ன பண்ணாலும் அதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஸ்மால் ஒரு பவுச் மாதிரி கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க சிலிக்கான். ஸோ இட்ஸ் லுக் லைக் அ ஒன் ஷைனிங் பால். ஓகே, ஸோ இட்ஸ் அ சிலிக்கான், இட்ஸ் சப்ஸ்டன்ஸ் லுக் லைக் அ சம் அதர் ஷேப்ஸ் அண்ட் சைஸ் ஆல்சோ. ஓகே, சம்டைம்ஸ் சுகர் மாதிரி இருக்கும், சம்டைம்ஸ் ஒரு ஸ்மால் ஒரு மணி மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரிலாம் வந்து சிலிக்கான்ஸ் இருக்கும். ஸோ ஆஃப்டர் தட் போரான்ஸ் அண்ட் தீஸ் ஆல் ஆர் யூஸ்ட் அஸ் அ, இட்ஸ் கம்பேர்ட் டு these borons, it's used as a firework. Okay, firework and another fuel of some other rockets or lignitation. Okay, so this lignitation is uses as a fuel of the rocket. So these all are the metalloids. So now I will show in the metal and non-metallic substance. So these all are in the metallic substance. Okay, example, this one is a aluminum. Okay, so it's a aluminum metal. In this shape it's a solid metal, it's look like as a solid, right? So these metals is a aluminum metals. So it's used as a aluminum foil sheet also. So after that this one is used as a lead, it's a pencil lead or any other some lead substance. Okay, so it's mixed with some other substance also. So in the lead substance வேற எதுக்குனா கூட mix பண்ணிக்கிறதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. So it's look like as a some glitteric shining. Okay, so in the glitter mari shining irukku parunga in the substance. Okay, so this is a lead. So after that we use our ornaments, right? So it's bangles or any other earrings. So I will show in the bangles. This is a gold metal. Okay, so this metal is molded and heated, after that the bangle will be there. Okay, so it's look like as a shining metal. So after that it's a ring. So the ring is a silver metal. Okay, so it's look like as a shining metal. So it's a silvery metal. It's also molding and bending, after that the ring will be there. Okay, so these all are, these three things is a, I will show once again. So it's a aluminum and this one is a lead and this one is a gold metal and silver metal. So these all are metallic substance. So after that I will show in the non-metallic substance. It's look like as a, it's a one type of the salt substance. Okay, so it's a sulfur. Okay, so it's look like as a salty light yellowish salty, it's a sulfur substance. Okay, so it's used as a some other mixed with some other substance also. So this one is a phosphorus, it's a thin transparent color, right? It's also look like a some salty. இது இன்னொன்று கூட சொல்லலாம், எக்ஸாம்பிள் நம்ம இட்ஸ் டேஸ்டி அரோமாஸ்க்கெலாம் வந்து நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம்ல, அஜினோமோட்டோ. ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி இதுக்கெலாம் வந்து இந்த சால்ட்ஸ் வந்து யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ ஆஃப்டர் தட் இட்ஸ் அ நைட்ரேட், இட்ஸ் அ நைட்ரஸ் சால்ட். ஸோ தீஸ் ஆல்சோ யூஸ்ட் அஸ் அ சம் அதர் நான் மெட்டாலிக் சப்ஸ்டன்ஸ். Okay students, I will show some pictures about related to metals and non-metallic substance. So see this is a see these metals are a it's a conducting metals. These are a non-metals, it does not conducting heat and electricity. Okay, so this is a copper, iron, lead or aluminum, so etc. These metals is a metallic substance. Okay, so these are a salty and solid substance. Okay, it's also melting as a liquid also, related to room temperature. So this is a metals, it's conducting heat, copper, lead, tin, zinc and aluminum. So this is a aluminum foil sheet, you see this, and after that it's a nickel substance. Okay, so next one is a non-metal. Non-metal means what? It's a some salty substance. So first one is a diamond. So diamond is a pure substance, it's a separated substance of non-metal. So after that carbon, sulfur, phosphorus and this is also one type of the carbon, it's a salty substance, it's a solid substance. Phosphorus is look like as a some reddish orange color, so sulfur. Okay, these are a melting also, liquid also. Okay, so these substance and non-metals. It's a chemical formula for the non-metals. So S means silicon, N means nickel, Br means bromine, and Se means psyllium. So physical properties, already we know that, right? Ductile, malleable, good conductor of heat and electricity, shining is the physical properties of metals. So it's compared to physical and the metals and the non-metallic physical properties. Okay. So metalloids. Metalloids means we already know that, right? Bronze and silicon, arsenic. So these all are alloy with some other metals. It's a less conducting heat and electricity. So its level is very low. So it's a semi-conducting metals. So after that it's a showing the some metalloid substance, silicon, antimony, germanium, boron. So finally we know that the metals and non-metals, metalloid substance. Okay. Now we know about the uses of metals, non-metals and metalloids. So now we know about the uses of metals. Use of metals. Metals means it's a gold, silver, aluminium, copper. Okay. So gold, silver is used as a ornaments. Okay. In day to day we wearing some ornaments, means it's a gold, silver. Okay. Copper. Copper is used as wire. Okay. It's a rope shaped. It's bending. Okay, so this is used as a wire. And aluminium, after that mercury. So mercury also one type of the metals. Okay, so it's a liquid substance. It's inside of the thermometer we use as a mercury. Okay, it will be measure the temperature of the thermometer. So after that aluminium and lead. Aluminium also it's a metallic substance. So lead is used as a pencil lead or any other substance mixture. Okay. So these also used as a X-ray machine. So X-ray machine lead will be used. Okay. After that use of non-metals. Non-metal is used as a sulfur, phosphorus, nitrogen. So diamond is a separate thing. So after that sulfur is used as a manufacturing of rubber and phosphorus is used as a matchstick. Okay. Matchstick la நம்ம பாக்கும்போது அதுல ஒரு black colorல இருக்கும் பாரு அந்த இடத்துல phosphorus யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க. So nitrogen is used as a manufacturing of ammonia in a factory. Okay. So ammonia will be transferred into nitrogen. So chlorine and the hydrogen, these all are non-metallic substance. So these are mixed with water. Okay, in drinking water, mineral water, we used as a chlorine and the hydrogen. So after that metalloids. So metalloid is a two substance. One is silicon and boron. Silicon is used as a engine, electronic device, and boron is used as a fuel of the ignition of rocket or any other satellites. Okay. So these are metal, non-metallic substance. These elements are, it's a number of elements combined to form a molecules and compounds. So it's a two types. One is a pure compound, another is a mixture. Okay. So these compounds is made up of in the atoms. Okay. After that this compounds is based on the its classification of inorganic compound and organic compounds. So these inorganic compounds, it's a rocket and minerals, etc. So these are baking soda, chalks, these are compounds. Organic compounds we use as it's all three states of solid, liquid and gas substance. Some important compounds is a solid and the liquid substance only. Okay. So in example, organic compounds வந்து என்னெல்லாம் பார்த்தா protein, நம்ம inside of the body நம்ம food healthக்குலாம் எடுத்துக்கிறோம்ல, so it's a vitamin, protein, carbohydrates, these all are organic compounds. Okay. So these finally the chapter will be over. Now we know about the metals, non-metals and metalloids and compared to the compound and inorganic compound substance. Okay, thank you students. I will send in the WhatsApp group to the homework, today's homework. You learn about, and after that we see in the next class. Thank you students.